Then the Boy Scouts and Girl Guides department. It is to bring back the culture of the legendary legacy of the legend Lord Baden-Powell of Boy Scouts in the center of our primary and secondary schools, and in every corner of our communities, with all the Cubs and Girl Guides through the black and color townships, back again into extreme. Because way back, I also, Mr. Cesar Prime Makaluza, I was the last Boy Scouts of the 19th century. In 1994, in 1994, there was a jamboree, march in the city of Cape Town, Wales Street, and then I was provided to become a knight that day. I was provided as a knight because I was introduced by great legends from Europe who managed to come and witness the tribute to Lord Baden-Powell Jamboree of 2014, 18 February, and then I was granted as a knight that day. And then in 1996, there was also another Jamboree hosted for the black township of the city of Cape Town Boy Scouts in Guguletu. And those Boy Scouts agreed that they will come back in the nearby future to recall Skumbulile West Coast Youth Foundation, because of the 10 laws of the Boy Scouts, and also the promise of the Boy Scouts and the oath of honor of the Boy Scouts they made as the last Boy Scouts of the 19th century. We will network with the city of Cape Town, Boy Scouts of South Africa, Boy Scouts of Europe, Boy Scouts of Asia and Indonesia, and straight to the North America, Austria and South America, to establish this department for the pathfinders and to find the adventure, to explorer and springbok the glorified journey of the laws and the promise of the last Boy Scouts in the 21st century, of the black and color townships of our mother city, by making progress possible together, better together in our city own for its cable cage, Table Mountain, all over the world, so to be prepared. And then we want to grow the initiative of Boy Scouts in Mpumalanga, Northern Cape, Northwest, Eastern Cape, Western Cape, Limpopo, and in Free State, but not in Johannesburg, but not in KwaZulu Natal. Because of what? Because they will be built, established in the name of the Active Change Drivers of Intake 3, Module 1, 2015 in Caledonia of Stanford Valley. Because in that executive board of members, there are no members from Johannesburg and KwaZulu Natal. And then we want to grow that initiative straight to Africa, in the name of the Startup Bootcamp Africa of co-founder and CEO Mr. Philip Karaoke from the first company of the Republic of South Africa. May 2018, issue of 35 for world-changing innovations. So when we introduce the Boy Scouts, it will be a world-changing innovation into Africa. Therefore, we also have the West Coast Connection Statistic Avenue. This will be a workshop for our youth to be able to use forms and files to count the statistic of the West Coast human informal settlement, to acknowledge their basic needs such as toilets, electricity, housing, water, grants, clean living environments, and job availability, so to better our informal settlements and also to build them houses through the human settlement city of Cape Town strategic development plan. I forgot of what year, whether it's 2014, 2017 or 2015, 2019 or 2017-2022 Integrated Development Plan. And therefore, through the initiative of planning our future city together, and also to provide for the backyarders. So when we want to build houses for backyarders, we must have that kind of access information. This will assist our City of Cape Town mayoral executive government and Western Cape government executives with matters affecting our metropolitan districts in terms of informal settlements. We will deliver files to the Human Informal Settlement Department of the City of Cape Town, Western Cape Government, Mayoral Executive Committee. They need their data information about the conditions that we live in our communities of our informal settlement townships, so that in the visions and missions of also the City of Cape Town Integration Development Plan of 2017-2022 in terms of housing development, we need that statistics system. And then the money in the piggy bank savings project. The money in the piggy bank savings project is to network with and partner with South African banks and big company investors to manufacture thousands of tins and use them as piggy banks for primary and secondary school students, and also early childhood basic education of the preschools and educare scholars students, to give them a savings data sheet to save their money on the piggy bank tin as they are provided with a grant every month. While the foundation will negotiate with those banks to give them the opportunity for them to open savings account to save their money after the due date of submission of their savings at the end of the year, or each and every end of 6 months period. And then we lecture them how to use money wisely, and they will also submit their savings data sheet to their school teachers for mentoring, while the parents will be educated how to assist and support the children to save money on the piggy bank. The best student to make great savings at the end of each year will receive a Skumbulile Foundation Savings Award with all the networking companies and the participating banks. And then the students must be ensured that when they utilize the money, they utilize it in terms of the next presentation. And then the next presentation is the Curriculum Kama Days Vision and Mission 2018-2040. If you still remember also the Cape Vision 2040 of the education curriculum known as the Curriculum Kamadave. Curriculum Kamadave means what? Chronicles of Ackerman Jimon Amaru Vamushe Education Department. The Vision and Mission 2018 Cape Vision 2040 education curriculum is divided into these departments: Aftermath, Fleetmo, GSV, 213 iPad, Geometric Institution Innovated Network Curriculum, and that one is an e-learning innovation of technology. You know most why in the e-learning now. Yes, that one is an e-learning innovation technology network software curriculum program. The second one is the GFunk LBC 143 Teachers Mobile Connection of Parental Care on Air, meaning that they will have a connection of communicating through WhatsApp app or through SMSs on air, and then teachers will always give feedback on how their children are doing in class, And then parents will give back feedback to teachers on how children are doing at home. And then the third one is the ACAM and 4 legs of marketing projects and assignments, innovations, research. Therefore, children will be taught how to make research, via activate leadership, change drivers, introduced in our schools of the black and color townships, and then how to research in the libraries, how to research through googling the smart cape, and how to research to develop their own assignments, and how to develop their own innovations, and to develop their own technological innovations through also becoming in the curriculum of the Lamushe Global Innovative Teenage Entrepreneurs. The first one is the City of Cape Town Schools Sports in Action with a Vision and Mission in Motion. School Sports in Action, that's where we will bring back the philosophy of that every Wednesday there will be a sports day where all students across any community school will be playing sports, and then Friday also will be a half day for sports day. And then the fifth one, the higher grade all subjects university criteria selection of higher grade subjects as from grade 5 to grade 12. The World International Language Curriculum from grade 5 to grade 7 basic, and grade 8 to grade 12 higher grade, and also to primary schools where they will be taught privately international languages as from primary school to secondary school, basics of speaking international languages, and then the worldwide international religion of philosophy curriculum from all the way from primary school to tertiary. The religion curriculum of philosophy curriculum is the one that will teach them what the multivarious religions of religious education. They won't only know what Holy Bible and only know what is the Palo Ezingwele. They will be taught also the Hindu, the Chinese, the Dutch, the Japanese, the Arabic, the Germanese, the Egyptian, or even any kind, the Zurich, or maybe the Portugal religions. And then the other one is the Cape Town Schools One-Day International Active Friday Multi-Racial Sport Day. That one can explain itself. If we don't have the Wednesday Sports Day, then every Friday will be a one-day International Active Friday Multiracial Sports Day. All the sports will be played on Friday. All the arts and cultural will be played on Friday in every school. And then the other one is the Cape Town Multiracial After School Teachers in Action 4-way training days. And then also another one is the Cape Town Multiracial Schools and Community Sports Scholarwood Connection. The other one is the Cape Town Multiracial Schools Uniform 5-year Curriculum Package. And then the Cape Town FET Curriculum Introduction to Township Schools Introduction. And then the Unity of the Cape Town Multiracial Schools in the Greater Conqueror Curriculum. These last four ones are introducing also poetry battles from school to school, a spelling of spelling names, debating teams, and also not forgetting other ones that will introduce them later. And then the Media Market and Target Market Department. The Media Market is the one we will utilize community newspapers. We will utilize the City Vision and the Vukani with other City of Cape Town township independent newspapers to market all the events that will be happening of the Skumbulile West Coast Youth Foundation, whether we will be hosting weekend projects, whether we will be hosting holiday projects from the Easter projects, also June holidays, Easter holidays, September holidays, and December holidays, and also for the private holidays. We will utilize the City Vision and the Vukani and other City of Cape Town independent newspapers to promote those events, activities, programs. And then also we will also host where students will go out maybe for a one-day trip, adventurous, empowering, motivational, explorer, maybe to visit the Two Oceans Aquarium, maybe to visit the museums of the City of Cape Town, to visit the planetariums such as the Cape Town Center for Science, all those kind of things. And then we will utilize the community radio stations such as Radio Bush, Zibonele Radio FM, Good Hope FM, KFM, 104 Heart FM, so that we grow for Cape Town stations in our success of the future of the foundation. And then we will also utilize the internet exposure such as Facebook page, Twitter page, and YouTube page, so that students can teenagers can log into a Skumbulile West Coast Youth Foundation a website and find out what is out there in store for them, in any activity, program, project that will be happening. So also they can bring out feedback and communicate according to their e-learning technological innovations. So Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube, WhatsApp will be a great innovation of internet exposure to introduce everyone, also even old age people, even adults and young adults, to find their departments in the Skumbulile West Coast Youth Foundation and communicate via the network. And then we will also utilize the pamphlets and brochures, business cards, foundation t-shirts and caps, word of mouth road shows, VNA waterfront stage exhibition, website design by Sean Ziman. These ones that we are offering over here, we are keen to find funds of investments and investors and funders to fund us for making pamphlets, brochures, business cards, t-shirts, caps, word of mouth road shows, and also for the City of Cape Town, Western Cape Government, and the Department of the Mayoral Executive Committee to also take once again in every ward a portion of the budget in every ward to develop and fund these mentioned media market exposure of having our own business cards, brochures and pamphlets, website, and those kind of things. And then the target market of our Skumbulile Youth Foundation is the unemployed youth, uneducated youth, drop out of school youth, street youth, thugs and gangsters, homeless street youth, victims of rape and HIV, primary school learners, secondary school students, community township youth, old age, early childhood, colleges youth, and then tertiary youth. And then the next presentation is the development side. The development side is coming in the next few minutes. Therefore, all these youth are the target market over here, and we can't forget those ones who are also in the educare and the preschool, because we really have a great criteria of developing a new curriculum for educare and the primary school, which also consists of e-learning technological programs.